What's up, Culture Drive? Galen here. This video is about diversity and equity and inclusion and belonging, but specifically, I want to talk about how we treat other people at work. Swag never tasted so good. This is a shout out for Axiom Space, whom I love. Awesome company doing great things. All right, humans, here's the reality about work, is that no matter what, if you are a human being navigating this world with other human beings, especially in workplaces, you are naturally, automatically going to interact with very diverse people. And when I say diversity, I mean everything. I mean people that have different communication styles, different working styles, different personality types, different genders, different ages, different races, different ethnic backgrounds, different like neurodiversity people, different political beliefs and opinions. I mean, literally every type of diversity that can exist, different socioeconomic backgrounds, different like skill sets and experience levels, everything you can imagine that exists. Even if everyone at a company looks exactly the same, they're very, very different. There's diversity naturally in everything that we do. And inside companies, diversity gives us our strength. It allows us to fill different roles, to see things from different perspectives. It's so important, it's so valuable, but it also gives us fault lines, division, differences of opinions, difference of personalities, people at work that we really get along with, that we jive with, and other people that we do not. And here's what I really want to say about this, is that companies over the last few years especially have done a lot of training, right? Conversations where we talk about diversity, we talk about inclusion. It's become like a really important thing in organizations, which is great. And a lot of organizations are doing a lot of really great work. But I want to talk about this at the individual level. And the most poignant thing that I think applies to every single person, no matter what, if you are a human being and you have a job, whether you're a leader, an employee, I don't care. The truth about diversity is this: you get to choose how you treat other people. You get to choose how you treat other people that you work with, how you interact with them, how you respond to them. The reality about workplaces is that you are not going to love and be best friends and get along with every single person that you come in contact with, whether those are customers, coworkers, etc. That's just a reality about life. You as an individual get to choose how you treat other people. You are in charge of your own weather, whether you are grumpy, your attitude, your energy, how you speak to people, how you speak about other people when they're not in the same room. Those things belong to you. The one thing that's true about every single type of conversation like this that surrounds this topic is that you are in charge and have the power to extend other people kindness or to withhold kindness from other people. Something that I know is true, that I like to say a lot in workshops and stuff, is that the people that you work with are like your family. And I don't mean they're your family like we all get along here. I mean their family as in you don't get to pick them. You don't get to choose them. They're just there. Unless you do all of the hiring inside your organization, you don't get to choose the people that you work with. And some people you will love and jive with and be friends with, and other people you will not. The reality about work and you and how you show up as an individual is that you get the choice to gossip, to be the audience to gossip or spread gossip about somebody else or not. When somebody asks you for help, you can choose to berate them and make them feel stupid because they don't already know a thing, or to just choose to help them and be helpful and be kind to that person in that moment. You have the choice when you have static or conflict or a difficult conversation with somebody else that needs to happen to approach that with courage, with compassion, with empathy, go in and solve that and find a resolution with that other person like an adult, as opposed to tell everybody else about how much you hate this person, talk to your family over dinner about this person that drives you crazy at work, or actually solve and resolve that conflict with somebody else. You have the choice every single day and every single time that you open your mouth to make somebody's day a little bit better or a little bit worse. And you choose that, you own that. And for you to take ownership of your impact and the way that you show up and treat other people as a human being is really important. Some parting thoughts about this that I also want to say is this is easy to do when it's easy. But I'm talking about when this work really, really matters is when it's not easy to do. It's when you're interacting with somebody who you don't like, who you're politically different with. We all have work with people that we butt heads with, that we don't really get along with. That is when this work matters. When somebody is not in the room, how do you choose to speak about that person? And choosing to say nothing, to be real and authentic. I don't mean we have to say fake positive things about other people, but I mean choosing to shut your mouth and not say anything. It takes a lot of self-awareness. It takes a lot of emotional intelligence, personal integrity about how do I speak about other people that I don't like, that I don't get along with at work, and to choose to make somebody look good, to say yes to them, to make them feel listened to include them, to honor their differences and diversity that they have. This is a human being, and we have to work together and have a positive work relationship. And I have ownership over the way that I respond to treat other people. Everybody would adopt that and sort of embrace that mentality. I think a lot of the garbage and tension that we deal with inside workplaces would disappear if people just took more personal ownership of how do I show up. Cool. That's what I want to say. I love you. Go be awesome. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Subscribe to our channel. We put a lot of content on here. You can also subscribe to the Culture Drop mailing list and get these emails in your inbox every Tuesday morning. Follow our social media channels. Put a lot of free content out about just being more awesome and building great teams.